Okay, guys, that was all about our SAT examination, mostly grammar, so advanced grammar. Now let's talk about how to improve your not IELTS listening skills, but general English listening skills. Here, we were given, like, let's start from the phrase, we were given 2 ears, but only one mouth. Because listening is twice as hard as talking. Yeah, actually, to talk is really easy. Even in English, if you know some couple of words, it means you can connect them and make a sentence. But this cannot work in your listening. To understand some TV series, podcasts, or shows. By the way, I have my own podcast called Dream Big Podcast. So it's about like interviews of famous people. And why I have launched the podcast, because listening to podcasts is very useful for you to improve your academic listening skills, okay? Here, difficulties in listening. Firstly, I don't like to think negatively, but like at least you should think about some problems that can be faced while listening. First, listening is not focused at high schools. Yeah, in our high schools, not only like listening, but general English is not fully covered. That is why there are some problems, obstacles of our Kazakh students going next further like usage of English language. But that's not a problem because it can be done by yourself. Next, lack of facilities and resources or utilize little of them. Yes, maybe you don't know how to search right podcast. Maybe you don't know how to search the right information in the even in the like YouTube, Telegram, right? Because even you don't know this language properly. But internet, so the Google is my uncle. I always say Google uncle because it really can give everything you want. And my English level is due to my Google uncle, really, because I found there some podcasts. I am searching every single information there in English language. Because if you want to know something, anything, like how to bake a cake. I'm sorry, how to bake a cake. If you search it in Russian or Kazakh, okay, in Kazakh you can like find 5 real good examples, advices. In Russian 10, yes, but in English it's really limitless. You can find lots of examples because the whole world is using this language. That is why knowledge of English is very important. Okay, next. Feel we are failing if we can't understand every word. This can create worry and stress. Yes, that was one of my first problems when I started watching TED Talks in English language. I was caring about every single word, and even when I missed more words, I was talking like, oh, my English is really poor. I don't understand everything, even if I have advanced grammar. So it means even if you have the advanced grammar, if you don't practice your English listening skills, you cannot understand the whole shows and etc. Okay, next. Cannot understand if people speak slowly and clearly. Yeah, it was also the problem of the beginners, but practice makes perfect. Next. Find it hard to keep up with all of the information coming their way. Yes, like there is so many informations, or the speaker is speaking too fast as I am doing now. But I guess, guys, it's only the 17th lesson and you used to my speed. So get very tired during long listening. It happens not only in English language, but in any language. So what to do? what to do in order not to do those mistakes? First, listen to something that you enjoy, really. I was listening to TED Talks like it was because it was academic. Really, it hasn't that profound. I was listening to TED Talks for 1 year. really, like at least twice a day. But that was not so effective that then 1 month when I was like just watching movies in English, so it was Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings that I have read. I have read the books and I wanted to watch the movie like in order to analyze how it was captured into the film. And it was really better than listening to that academic stuff, guys. Okay, and I was listening to the podcast of my interest because I am interested in marketing, in business, and social media. I was listening to podcasts about them and found them really interesting. And because I was interested, I was not bored, and I had the motivation to listen further, even if I don't understand. If I don't understand, I had the motivation to look for the vocabulary, to check the grammar, how it was used in that sentence that I have listened, and I even tried to practice in my own experience. Listening for specific information. Yes, just don't listen to everything else. Listen to the thing that you want, okay? Identify the stresses and reductions. Yeah, don't listen to something that you are stressed about, okay? Don't listen to the topics. Next. Most beginners get difficulty due to the lack of vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar. It's a problem, but the solution is select a book with a cassette suitable for your level. If your level is beginner, please just search from the Google Uncle books for elementary level. Okay, find it, download it, and read it. Okay, or movies or TV series or shows or podcasts for elementary level. Search it in the Google. Everything is really right in front of you. Next. Sometimes if your level is elementary or beginner or even pre-intermediate, you could have some problems with listening. It is because you have not a script, so you don't read the text. You can in the beginning read the text and listen in order to understand more. Okay, that's not a problem. Next. After listening to the text, do some exercises. Like if you just have no exercises, like for example, if you watch a movie like me, you just can do a summary for yourself. Like I watched this one and I write the main hero, something, the main adventure of this movie, something happens, and the protagonist, the person who was against the hero, why he was against, I just analyze this film for myself and write, I like this movie because this character really did good on this place. So really analyzing the movie will help you not just to boost your listening or just general understanding of English language, but also it can improve your critical thinking skills. Next. Listen to English songs and learn the words. If you like singing, memorize the words and sing them. Really, it's not my method, by my best, one of my classmates, Dana, it was her name. She just listened to music, and also she had the perfect pronunciation because she was listening to the native speakers and listening to music, learning the text of that music. Here you are. Here is the best method for herself because she liked listening to music. Also, she could sing. And here you can read some do's. Mentally put yourself in other person's shoes. Okay, so spend more time listening than talking. Listen unconsciously to radio, television, and movie. Listen every time. Cover yourself with English language. Just listen it every time. Ask questions. Really, ask questions from yourself. Does it say like this? Is it okay? Don't translate. Create barriers between speaker and listener. Yeah. Don't translate while you are listening. Try to understand it already in English with your level. Okay. Encourage the speaker, provide feedback and preferences. You are sure, no, it's not in our case. And take notes, analyze, paraphrase, summarize every your listening. there are some resources in order to listen. There are some websites, English board, you can just find them and listen, or you can just search from the Google and type your level.